Good. I enjoyed this. There's a lot of people here. But I guess you're the judge of that.
You said Iowa picks winners, not who has the most money or who gets on TV the most.
Yeah.
What did you mean about who gets on TV?
I didn't have anyone in mind. No. I was thinking of the historical arc that we've been on. I think what was really on my mind was I went to visit Jimmy Carter. I was down in Plains, and he's 95 right now, and he was talking about how he went and met with everyone and how important that was. Really, a few weeks ago I went to see him, and he talked about his strategy of getting everywhere, and that it made a difference. And when he got to the White House, they had a party and invited everyone a Carter member had stayed with, and it was 718 people. So that was what was on my mind. I didn't have anyone in particular.
In this field who happen to be.
No. I was pointing out that we'll have less money than some other people. So,
have you talked to Joe Biden about whether he's going to be getting into this race?
No, I have not. So we've worked together a lot in the past. He's come to Minnesota. I've done things with him, and have a lot of respect for him.
Do you think that he should get into the race?
I think that's up to him. So it's going to be a big competition.
RNC had a Snapchat filter on this event that was dinging you about not being able to hire staff.
Okay, well, why don't we meet our staff here? That's incredible.
Okay, Lauren, where did she
go? Lauren, right here. Lauren, you want to have her come over? Hey, Lauren, she's working on our campaign.
I believe you that you have staff here.
No, I have great staff here. But Lauren is from Brooklyn, Iowa. Andy's helping us. Do you want to tell her who we have hired here in Iowa?
Yeah. We have Andrew Nelson. He's our Iowa field director, and then we have Courtney Rice, who's our new press secretary here in Iowa, and then we have a couple of other people that we're rolling out.
Yeah. Do you feel like the stories about this staff treatment are affecting either your hiring or your fundraising?
No, I think you see it's not affecting our grassroots support, and we see this in the long haul, and we've just got incredible staff working with us. I would never have been able to pull off the announcement in the middle of a blizzard if we didn't have incredible staff. This is Justin, our campaign manager, lurking behind, who's been with me 14 years, so we have a really good team. The proof will be in the pudding. Okay.
Do you think Beto O'Rourke getting in this weekend changes the contours of this race?
No, I'd always thought he was probably going to get in, time will tell. But Obama told me, as he told many other people, competition is good for our party. We're going to have competition. It's good to have Texas in the mix. That's a state we can win no matter who's the candidate. And so I'm excited he's in. It's all going to be good.
One more question.
You said that it was Obama didn't address he missed this opportunity to address the cost of education.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Talk about the reaction of
Well, I am a huge admirer of former President Obama, so I was talking in that interview about the politics as a whole. It wasn't just him. Remember, it was Congress. If he had an easier time getting that bill through the United States Senate, which was very close because of the filibuster, he would have been able to have a public option, and I predict he would have been able to do something about pharmaceutical companies. But I just viewed it as a missed opportunity for our country, not necessarily saying it's all on him. It was really because of the Senate at the time made it really hard to pass. If you remember, it was like a one-vote margin in the United States Senate. So my point is, what we've realized after 10 years of this is you have to have someone come in now afresh. And I am the one that talks about keeping the Affordable Care Act and building on it because I believe in that work so much. And you need to have someone come in and make the pharmaceutical prescription drug prices their number one priority, and that's me.
And one more question. Talk about the moment where the Latino management really asked you about immigration, right? We're in Iowa. In this room, other than him, was largely white. Talk about kind of what your response was, and then on the whole, what your strategy was to kind of target and embrace these
Sure. So I am someone that has been all over talking about immigration reform. From the moment I ran for Senate in Minnesota, it was the #1 ad targeted at me because I was for immigration reform way back in 2005 and 6. And that's why I was asked to work on the first bill and why I've been a leader on it ever since. So I think it's really important when you talk about immigration reform. I've been down to the border. I know those issues, but what's really important is to get voices from all over the country. So I'm glad he asked a question because I talked about it in other places in Iowa, including my announcement week. I think it's really important that you have voices from the Midwest, make the economic case for it, and that's what I do.
All right, thank you guys.
Okay. One last one.
A lot of the discussion here in Dubuque and certainly greater Iowa is around the need for workforce development and
Yes.
the need for qualified employees. Is there room in your platform, and you touched on it a few times, but is there room to address that issue?
Sure.
In places?
And that was, I was referring to it with the digital disruption there. So my sister is where she is now as an accountant because of Iowa. She got her GED down here. She didn't graduate from high school in Minnesota, moved down here, worked manufacturing, and then she got her 2-year community college degree in Iowa, and then went on to graduate with a 4-year degree and become an accountant. My dad got a 2-year degree because he didn't have much money in his family. So I see this 1- and 2-year degrees as a centerpiece of getting our workforce trained for the jobs that we have now. And you also need 4-year degrees for jobs, but right now there's a premium on kids that maybe, like my sister, weren't even going to graduate from high school or wanted to try something else for a while to make sure that they get those degrees. All right?
Thank you guys.